How's it going, everybody? It is the 25th of August, and I'm doing, actually right now I am opening up my honey store, self-serve. No one has stolen anything yet from me. If they're that desperate for a jar of honey, they can have it. So yeah, today is the 25th of August. Just doing a little update on my trapping preparations. I want to give a quick shout to Mark Cottrell. He left me a message. I'm not going to get into what it was, but he's been under the weather for a while. And if you could just go to his channel, I'll leave a link to he has two different channels. One is the beekeeping, one is the trapping channel. So I'll leave a link to his channels in my description. If you've never watched them, if you could just go there and just give him a quick get well, give him a quick shout and a prayer if you want to. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Alright, before I get back into my trapping stuff, I want to give a plug for the District 4 Trapper Trainer Weekend. I believe it's geared towards new trappers, but everybody's welcome. It's the 24th, 25th of September in Emporium, PA. That's sort of like the northern tier, District 4. If you can make it there, that'd be great. Whether you're a new trapper, young trapper, old trapper, never been a trapper, and you want to learn about it, show up there, and I'm sure you'll get some good information. I am actually going to be doing my first ever demo there. I'm going to do a demo on cable restraints. I'm not saying come there to see me or anything. I've never done it before. I might fall flat in my face. Who knows? But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try to share what I know and what I've learned over the last several years. So again, the 24th and 25th of September. I'll be there on the 24th. Back to my stuff. I got all my wax dirt pretty much made. I still got a mess in here, well, a little bit of a mess. I got some weights and stuff in here for beavers, but I got my wax dirts all made. Probably one of my least favorite things to do is making wax dirt, but man, do I love having it when the weather turns south. Turned out pretty good. And my lid for the mixer, the cement mixer, if you make wax dirt or wax sand or whatever, and you use a mixer of any type, or especially like a cement mixer, this lid worked great. Keeps the heat in a lot better, and all the dust. It just, if you don't have this, there's dust flying everywhere constantly. Put the lid on there, let it heat up. Check it periodically with a laser thermometer and get it to the right temperature. I shoot for about 135 degrees, and then I shut the heat off and add my wax and let it mix up from there. But that lid works really well. I got a few traps that are waxed from last year still. Lots of drags. I'm going to really try my best to get some more drags employed this year. Screen covers though, the double layered ones, those work really well. I like those. I'm going to make some more of those where they slide onto the pan like an envelope and they're slightly contoured down. Those worked pretty dang good last year. Some of the stuff I try works great, some stuff not so great. Let's see, let's stumble out of here. My beekeeping, I've been trying to do a few beekeeping videos, but I had a faulty battery. Every time I did one, it kept shutting off. I threw that battery away. I only have one good battery now. But I got all kinds of stuff going on with beekeeping. I got to try to make another video of that pretty soon. Yeah, making cable restraints. Still haven't put my bridger back together yet. I'm gonna weld some laminations on there. And I'll probably make a few more coyote cable restraints here. This is something I tried, and this seems to have worked fairly well, really. One thing about 1x19 cable, it's hard to take the shine off of it. You can boil them in baking soda and stuff. There's some debate on that, whether or not that rusts them from the inside out. But these, I just stuck them in my dye pot at the end, after I dyed my traps last year, a few of them, and they come out pretty decent. Actually, it's got a little tiny bit of wax coating from probably from the traps that were in there that the wax came off of. But it seems to have them pretty dulled up pretty well, really. Just soaking in that dye. Got all my stake drivers and shovels painted bright yellow, just a color I can see easily when I leave them laying around. Most of my boards are cleaned up. I need to get a few more wooden stretcher boards. Got my old DPs. They're ready to go. Tagged and swiveled and checked. I got some extension cables on here. Here's my new DPs. These things are pretty nice, actually. I'm going to try to hold this camera, but when you go to set these, I think what makes them, that little notch is to make them set easier. I was wondering what that notch out was for right there. But this does not hit anything right there, and it makes them a lot easier to set. The spring is still pretty dang stout though, but those are easy to set. Got them ready to go. I don't know if I might just throw them in a dye pot or something. I don't know. I'm not going to spray paint them. I spray painted some of these and make a raccoon catcher too, and they get it stripped down to the bare metal anyways. I might just leave them as is and see what happens with them. I got my traps ready to dye here. I'll throw a bunch of these stakes in the dye as well, just to protect the metal. Not like they got to be colored or anything. I'm just trying to protect the chains on them. Actually, get them done. I got to add a bunch of stakes to a lot of these cable restraints. I got these. A lot of cable restraints are made up here and packaged up in my box, or in these two milk crates. Do one separate for Fox, one separate for Coyote, because I run two different types of cable restraints. What else? Oh, I gotta put this is actually my brother's turkey fryer, but I gotta put the turkey fryer back together. I take the burner off and I mount that underneath my cement mixer to heat my wax. But I gotta put that back together. Not a big deal. That's about it for right now. I do gotta get some bait and some yarn and just tie up a few odds and ends, and then wax and dye my traps. Or dye and wax, I guess. It'd be sort of silly to wax them and then dye them. But again, go check out Mark Cottrell's channel, one of his two channels. Give him a quick hello, quick get better, Mark, whatever, you know, say a prayer for the guy. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And if you get the time and you're close enough, come on up to Emporium on the 24th or the 25th. On the 25th, they're actually doing a cable restraint certification class. I believe that'll probably be put on by the Game Commission. You can do that online as well also. And I'll be up there on the 24th. I think my thing is at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. But right after I'm done yakking here, I'll put another screenshot of the flyer for the District 4 Rendezvous. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you all have a blessed day.